Hi, I'm Peggy.
I'm Cody.
And I'm James.
Welcome to our vlog and podcast, More or Less, designed by amputees for anyone interested in life with limb differences. We are very excited to be with everybody today. This is our inaugural cast, so we wanted to just take this opportunity to kind of introduce who we are, share a little bit about our life stories and how we are involved in the limb loss, limb difference community, and what we really hope to accomplish through this vehicle to be able to communicate directly with you. Cody, since this was your brainchild, why don't you take off and introduce yourself?
Thank you, Peggy. So my name is Cody Longenbaugh, and I am an amputee of 38 years. I've come to this group to um, carry out a vision to create an empowered and activated limb different community. We want to bring knowledge and education as well as compassion to the limb different community and share with everyone our years of experience. Uh, so, I've been around this all my life. I don't know any different, and I've been working in the prosthetics and orthotics field for 18 years. I work at a facility called Baker Prosthetics and Orthotics in Fort Worth, Texas. I've been married 19 years, and I have 8 children. Yes, I said 8. And I'm an above the knee right side amputee. Now I want to kick it over to my buddy James here and let you all in on who he is and let him expound on that.
Thank you, Cody. And Becky, I'm honored to be partners with you guys as we make impact in the limb difference community. I am a 6'4", 270-pound active amputee that loves powerlifting, trying to set records and chase down goals. I happen to be a father of 3 kids, and I'm 5 short of Cody, but I enjoy the fact that we are all family oriented, living our full lives, trying to impact other people. I'm an amputee mentor, motivate people. I love impacting their lives, and of course, a contributor to many absolute motivation videos encouraging people that life without a limb does not limit us from living life. Peggy?
Awesome. So, my name is Peggy Chenoweth, also known as the Amputee Mommy. I have been an amputee since 2003 due to, mine was a delayed amputation due to a crush injury 5 years prior. So I basically spent my 20s in and out of surgery trying to do limb salvage and save my foot. And after more surgeries than literally I can count, I finally decided that in order to live a better life, it was best if I amputate. So I am a left below knee amputee since 2003. I am very involved with the limb loss and limb difference community. I started my own blog in 2008 because this was when social media was really in its infancy, and I was trying to figure out how to parent, when I was dealing with prosthetic issues and revision surgeries and things like that. And I really felt like I was reinventing the wheel. I felt so alone and I became so depressed because where I live in Northern Virginia, but you just don't see amputees every day. I know Cody does because you're obviously working in the field. But most people, you're the only one in your town, or you're the only one in your neighborhood, or the only one in your school who's an amputee, and it can feel very isolating. So I started my blog to kind of share my experiences and connect with other amputees, primarily amputee moms, and it's grown from there. I started my own nonprofit with a friend to help limb loss, limb difference community kind of across the lifespan. So if my voice sounds familiar, I also am on another podcast. But really, helping amputees and empowering amputees through knowledge and information and just support, just somebody else to believe in you and say, yeah, you can do that. Why not? That's what I'm all about. I
That's
have two
awesome.
kids, so one less from James and what 6 less from Cody. Which, thank you. I've been helping my oldest with his geometry all afternoon, so my math brain is fried. I have a 15-year-old and a 7-year-old. So both kiddos are cyber schooled right now, and I work from home. So my days are chaotic and busy and wonderful all at the same time. And I'm very excited to be here.
That's awesome. I want to expound a little bit more on my involvement in the community, just as Peggy expressed her need to be involved and one share, but also to glean from, you know, what the community has to offer and what she has to offer to it. Um, I actually, through my profession, am able to counsel those with limb loss, limb difference, but I'm able to get in post-operatively into the hospitals and discuss, what life is like moving forward. I'm able to bring hope through knowledge and experience to those who are suffering that kind of a change in their lives. I've brought all of my years and all of my struggles and successes and failures to the table so that they can know and understand that while it's not easy living life with limb difference, it's possible. And it's possible to do many things you didn't think were possible. And we honestly do live in an age now with understanding. I believe societal compassion has grown for amputees and those with limb difference, as well as technology. We live in a technological era that has given life and function back to amputees that we've never seen in all of history. So, moving forward, we're going to be expounding on that and sharing more about what's available, what life is like. We're going to bring topics to the table and share, our experiences, but also the experiences and knowledge of other health professionals. As time goes by, we'll bring guests on the show to discuss different areas, and we ask that as you watch this, if you have questions, if you have topics you'd like to hear about being discussed, we're definitely open to researching if we don't know something, and we'll bring whatever knowledge we all share to the table. And yeah, I want to turn it over
That
to
is
James now.
no, that's awesome. When I think about, you mentioned that you had been an amputee 38 years. For me, it's been 37, and you know, the life, as much as people may think that longevity may have taught us everything, it doesn't. I'm constantly learning, constantly seeing the technological advances and changes that took place. I've spent all of my life trying to adapt and be an athletic person and compete, and I suffered a lot of issues trying to push the envelope. But then, with the technological differences and changes, upgrades, and then when I came to Baker, creating limbs where I could be active and live everyday life, not have to switch limbs, was probably the most dynamic thing I've ever done. Um, as far as improving my mobility, flexibility, and and just increasing the range of my gait. I got to tell you, as a right below the knee amputee, going from the Satch feet in the beginning to operating now with higher end prosthetics really changed my life and opened a lot of things and allows me to mentor and coach people differently. I know not every amputee is trying to squat 780 with me or deadlift over
No, we're
700,
not.
but we all carry weight in a different way. And Cody said he's all in.
There
So
you go.
it's Peggy, but one of the things I think was great with the two of you guys is that we are able to speak to people from different life experiences, cultural experiences, from athletic, from your clinical background. Peggy, as a mom in everyday life, our interactions, or images of ourselves, and I can definitely identify with what it's like to be the only amputee that I knew.
Mhm.
And so I felt alone in this thing. So having this platform and speaking to people, we can touch so many lives and help them not to experience the loneliness we felt. What are your thoughts, Peggy?
Absolutely, 100%. I am all about connecting people. The internet has been a huge game changer, and I'm really looking forward to, creating a little community with this and having people share with us as much as we share with them. And on that note, I think we are going to close out our first episode because we really just wanted to introduce ourselves. And, if you have any feedback or any suggestions on something that you would like to see us explore more, please, drop us a line, send us a message. We would love to hear it. We want this to be as interactive as possible.
And on that, let me just say that this is a podcast that is brought to you by Baker Prosthetics and Orthotics. We are all over the state of Texas, and we are here to serve you.
Very good. All right. Great talking with you guys, and we will talk again soon.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.